Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Sree Iyer. After a brief hiatus, 𝗤𝗏 joins us today, and we're going to talk about an evolving phenomenon in India and around its neighborhood. And there is one person by the name of Salman Azari. And if you look at his fiery teaching, then we are going to show you some excerpts in this conversation. And the shocking part is this is happening in plain sight. Divisiveness, how there should be 𝗥𝗘𝗍𝗍 Hind, and so on and so forth. The invective use, the foul language used is just beyond my comprehension. And Gowthaman has been alert to this, and we're going to tell you what all the things that this person has done. Is this the new version of Zakir Naik now that that person is, at the departure lounge? Let's welcome 𝗤𝗏 and let's listen to what he has to say. Gowthaman, namaskar and welcome to PGurus channel. How are you, sir?
Namaste, doing great as always.
Wonderful. Yes. I love your positivity, Gowthaman, because I know the kind of pressure you operate under, bold voice speaking the truth. I mean, we have a lot of observations here. I'm going to yield the floor to you, Gowthaman. When did this individual start? Because this reeks of the same toolkit that Soros and co use. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, Mufti Salman Azari is the person about whom we are going to talk today. And the issue all started up with a poster appearing in Ambur. Ambur is a place where already we have a lot of communal violence. And in a communal violence in 2015, they attacked police stations. They molested women police personnel. And some policemen, they abandoned the police station, removed their uniform and ran for around 2 kilometers to save their lives. This is what happened in Ambur in 2015. And now I saw a poster claiming that this Salman Azari, Mufti Salman Azari, is going to visit Ambur. And from 2015, now it is 10 years down the line. The court delivered the judgment on that 2015 riots recently, a couple of months back. Before the judgment is being delivered, the local police called all the Hindu organizations, trade and business organizations, other clubs, other organizations, and they requested them. The judgment may come whatever way it may be, but the thing is, if the judgment comes inducting the Muslims, you are not supposed to celebrate, or you are not supposed to put any posters or something else. And Ambur was under very strict police watch because the judgment of the 2015 riot case is coming. And finally, when the judgment came, it inducted the Muslim organization. A former MLA was asked.
Indicted. Sir, I think you meant indicted, not inducted. Inducted is induction into a ministry or something. Indicted. Over to you.
Indicted. And and the judgment passed in that way that the former MLA who belongs to the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 from its parent organization, Tamil Nadu Muslim Munneta Kazhagam. The MLA then is, the court asked his family to sell off all his property and to pay the compensation. And some people were given 10 years rigorous imprisonment or so. Before this judgment, police have to go and beg each and everyone not to celebrate this judgment, because the entire situation will become volatile in that place. Still, after 10 years, police know very well that Ambur is still not in their hands. That is why they have to go and make the submission to all organizations. And now, this Salman Azari is visiting Ambur. Initially, we thought he will be visiting on the 28th, and we raised this issue in our Sree TV. And then now I heard that he is visiting on most probably on 2nd November. This is what the date now I heard from the organizers. And the organization which is now organizing this event is 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗪𝗓 Youth. And he is visiting Ambur under the banner of this organization. But why he is so sought after person? And this is something that we need to understand. And we all know recently this guy was arrested by Gujarat Police because he made a statement there, a public speech in Junagadh in Gujarat, where he said all Hindus are dogs. And he said that if today belongs to dogs, then tomorrow is ours. We are 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗥𝗏𝗧𝗏 is going to happen soon. So you need to prepare for it. This is a type of speech that he delivered in Junagadh. Then he came to Maharashtra. So the Gujarat police registered a case there and they came to Mumbai to arrest this person. And when he is taken to a police station, the Muslims garrowed the police station and the police provided a speaker system, that is a public address system, through which he requested his followers to move away from the police station so that the police can discharge their duties. See, this is the influence he command among the Muslim community there. And finally, in that case, on some flimsy ground, he got a bail. And this is what I come to know. Then he established himself during that period in a mosque somewhere else in Kurla or so. There he started talking about this 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗥𝗏𝗧𝗏. Then the mosque committee pushed him outside and then he came and settled down in Hubli in Karnataka. Now it is very clear why he chose Hubli, because there you have Mullah Siddaramaiah's government running over there. So he find it as a very safe location to go. And now on 25th of this month, he delivered a lecture in a mosque by the name Amir Kaleem in Bangalore. This happened on the 25th of October. And the essence of the speech is, Muslims don't fear. Islam and Quran are still existing. If today belongs to dogs, tomorrow is ours. Don't fear the oppressors. Final battle is yet to come. And this is the speech he delivered there. The question is, what is that final battle? And who are the dogs? And whose day is today? And whose day is going to be tomorrow? So it is very clear, because this person is talking about this 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗥𝗏𝗧𝗏 for a very long time. And now in Bangalore, he delivered this address some say 5 days before. And he again addressed another gathering in Ramanagara on 28th. And that is somewhere near en route to Mysore from Bangalore. He delivered another lecture on the same topic. This person is scheduled to now address a meeting in Ambur. So what is the speciality about this? Who is this person? It's not a statement that he is making today alone. He is not only a well sought after speaker in India, he is addressing Pakistanis through video conferencing regularly. We have videos of his Pakistani lectures, that is, he delivers from India, and they have a big screen there in Pakistan, and we can see hundreds of people sitting in front of the TV, not in a hall, just in an open place. You know what Pakistan is all about, what infrastructure is available in Pakistan, they can very well know. And one of his famous speeches, I think that Sree can put that particular speech. I think Sree, you can put this particular lecture.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Okay. Where he is addressing the Pakistanis, he said that 50 odd Muslim countries are silent when in India attack or on the dignity of the Prophet. And he is instigating Pakistanis to fight against India. And it is video telecasted in Pakistan through video conferencing from India. And then you can realize how great recognition he has got among the radical Muslims. And you have to understand, there is another one Mufti by the name Samar Abbas. Samar Abbas is a Pakistani preacher, and he called this Salman Azari as a mujahid. The meaning of the word mujahid is a person who is fighting jihad. And I have a video where he said that, okay, you are a mujahid. And this certificate is given by none other than Samar Abbas. Then who is this Samar Abbas? So
Yeah,
Samar
yeah.
Abbas met Salman Azari at Baghdad in September 2025. But who is this Samar Abbas? And is a very popular mullah delivering lecture like Zakir Naik in Pakistan. In one of his lectures, he said that this is how he described India as that if you drinkers of cow urine, you are nowhere matched to people who are drinking water from Zamzam. This is one of the statement he made. And during Operation Sindoor, he made this speech. The other point is that India has lost heavily in Operation Sindoor, and India is doing a false propaganda that Pakistan has lost the battle. And he got a very big applause for a particular phrase he used in his speech. You know what it is? The portion of the speech which got the maximum applause, this is where we need to understand the intellectual quotient of Pakistani public. The thing is, he said that if you have
Are we
Rafael,
talking, sir? Are we talking positive or below zero, sir?
that you have
Intellectual
to
quotient?
that we have to pick out, because Pakistani intelligence is something which is very difficult for anyone to comprehend. Okay.
Oxymoron. Please continue.
So here, the portion of the speech which got maximum applause is that you Indians, you have Rafael, but we have Ababil. Ababil is a bird which belongs to the sparrow family, and it's a this is a chronicle there in the Quran which says that an army with elephants they attacked Kaaba. Then the Ababil birds, they attacked the entire army and won. So if you have Rafael, we are going to have this Ababil with us. Then this is some signs that I think Sree Iyer has to make it clear, because you have many patents with them registered in your name. So
Sir,
you are a better
you're pulling my
than
leg.
any of us.
You want me to look at some mythical concept and then try to say if it is right or wrong. Please continue. I'll do my best.
Okay, you have to say, because the thing is now, since India has got Rafael, they have Ababil. So it is better that we can advise Pakistan army not to go for F-16s or J-30 from China. It is better that they can just build up some big cages and breed this Ababil bird. And they say that it can easily destroy Rafael. So this science got the maximum applause in the crowd. And this is where you have to analyze the intellectual quotient of the Pakistani general public and how radicalized they are. This is something that we need to understand. And then he goes on making some statement that, okay, you should not believe what is there written in history. If something is written in history is not in line with the Quran or Hadith, then you have to throw that history into dustbin. And this is a type of speaker, and he gave the title of Mujahid to this Salman Azari in the month of September when they met in Baghdad. Then he met another person by the name Hassan Naqshbandi. This Hassan Naqshbandi is another speaker of the Zakir Naik class. And some of the speeches he said that, 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗪 is not over. We now only got a fist of land. We have to destroy this entire country. We have to build Babri Masjid back. This is another person whom this guy met in Baghdad. Then another, Atif Raza Azari. This Atif Raza Azari is a disciple of Samar Abbas Atari. He also met this guy. He said that, okay, Ghazwaddin Hind is now incomplete. Only handful we got in the name of Pakistan. Remaining we want to do at the earliest. So these are the people this guy has met in Baghdad in the month of August and September 2025. And another one who he met is 𝗍𝗲𝗏 𝗍𝗏𝗏. I think that you can Google, and he is a very popular Sufi singer. He sung the war anthem during Operation 2025 for Sindhu. And he said, the song goes in that way. We have won the kafan. Kafan means shroud to the battlefield. We are ready to attack, and we seek to spread the slogan of the Prophet. This is a paragraph coming in that song. Salman Azhari met this singer, 𝗤𝗏𝗏𝗏, in the month of August in Baghdad. Immediately after meeting all these people, this person is silent after this police arrest, and so sometime back after the Junagadh incident. After returning back to India, now he started addressing all these meetings. My question is, what transpired there? What transpired in Baghdad? What is the agenda behind this 𝗥𝗘𝗏𝗏 𝗏 now getting traction among all Muslims? I think that we want to recall in an earlier interview with the Sree, that's a discussion on a police case against me, where it is about a 𝗟𝗘𝗙𝗵𝗏𝗏 from Tamil Nadu, some Theni district, 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗵𝗏𝗏. He quoted the hadith, and based on the hadith, he said that people who will invade India and make it a Muslim country, they will be freed from the fire of hell. And he invited Muslims to do this conquest of India. So this 𝗥𝗘𝗏𝗏 𝗏 is now spoken across many places in India, especially in Tamil Nadu. And this is a trend which got a very wide traction after Operation Sindoor. I don't know how far the central government has taken into cognizance these things, what are happening throughout the country. And after these speeches on 25th in Bangalore, no action is being taken against him. 2 months back, Ustad Pir Mohammed said that you have to invade India. NIA has not registered a case till today. And now this is happening in Bangalore. And this is not the first attempt. Already he has made a similar speech in Junagadh in Gujarat. So these are not one-off events. And you can see a Muslim mullah talking the same thing in Gujarat, speaking the same thing in Bangalore, same thing in 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. So what is going on? What danger the country is now facing? So whether this 𝗥𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗏 𝗏 is going to become the next slogan, next popular slogan for partition, the second partition. And we need to understand these, the Muslims who are running these organizations are the ones who floated the tag I love Muhammad. And we all know what I love Muhammad has done to this country before. And with this I love Muhammad tag, they all met in Baghdad. Now it is amply clear, after Operation Sindoor, you are picking up street violence, and I love Muhammad is a tag which is used to disturb communal harmony, to create hatred, and to create riots in the country. And here is a perfect link to prove that I love Muhammad is not a one-off incident. The 𝗥𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗏 𝗏 spoken by Pir Muhammad in Theni is not a one-off incident. What he has spoken here in Bangalore is not a one-off incident. And the same thing is usually echoed by the 3 Islamic preachers from Islamabad or from Lahore and from Rawalpindi. All these things are now treading the common link. So you can't go and take action in Pakistan. Why the government is silent on people who are peddling the Pakistani agenda from inside the country? What prevented the department to take action against these guys? And this is one thing we need to know. And now he is doing this speeches in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. This is something that politically that we need to understand. One is ruled by 𝗏𝗍𝗏𝗍𝗏's Congress government, and here we have the Mullah government, that is the DMK government. And now this is the government which already has conferred Vaikom Award, this is a state government award, to one 𝗏𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 of Equality Labs.
Who's a fraud? Who's a fraud?
Not only fraud, she is the one who has given space for Pannu's organization, which is banned by the government of India. And this is one thing which I can't understand. An organization which is being provided space by another organization, by the government of India, a state government within the same country is awarding them. Look, no country can see such foolish things. And this is where this meeting of Azari, it is to be scheduled on 2nd of November in that is in Ambur, needs to be seen in a much more serious light, because this state government is giving platform for all secessionist and anti-Indian propaganda, and it is helping them, in fact. Now 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 can go and speak there in United States that I am being awarded by the government of Tamil Nadu. And now you are giving some credit points for her to take her divisive agenda. And now he is coming to Ambur, and you are inviting to speak him in Ambur, already a sensitive place, which is described by the state government as a very sensitive place even 2 months back. And you are allowing him to come and make a lecture. Already the lectures delivered 5 days back is on a secessionist line, on a terrorist line, and his meetings, previous meetings in Baghdad and other places, and his earlier video conferencing with the Pakistani crowd, the topics he have spoken about him. Look, what is the state of affairs now? Now the organization in this Amir Kalimi in Bangalore, which has provided space for him to deliver the latest speech, is linked to Pakistan Dawat Islam. One person who belongs to this organization, Abdul Aziz Bagvi from Coimbatore, he made a speech. It is there in the YouTube for anyone to see. When the Bora Muslims were conducting a conference in Tamil Nadu, he said that Bora Muslims needs to be killed. And the organization, the person who made this speech is a visiting professor, and he is delivering speech on Islamic history in a Muslim Arabic college in Pannur in Sri Perumbudur. Look at the link and what they are doing inside Tamil Nadu. And with all these things, if this guy is again going to be allowed in Ambur, just imagine when the elections are going to come in the next 5 to 6 months, then we never know what is going to happen in Tamil Nadu.
Thank you so much, sir. It is something of huge concern. And what we are seeing now is that more or less the central agencies are reacting to all these things. They must, I'm sure, have intelligence leads of what these people are up to. And all I can request the authorities who are watching this is to act promptly, make sure that this doesn't spread beyond what it is. And these are all people who need to be put away behind bars and the key thrown away. And they've already had one arrest. And on what pretext bail was given, the judicial process also needs to understand the severity of some of these people when they have been, meeting other anti-national elements outside of India. I can clearly see, Gowthaman ji, that an heir to Zakir Naik is being planned here. That fellow is, like I said, in departure lounge. So this is the next avatar. Will be more, insidious in his talks, and he daily insight and innocent minds. And I think it's for the majority of the moderate Muslims to start pushing these people out of their lives. If you don't do that, you are going to be also tarred with the same brush as them, because when retribution comes, nobody is going to find the difference between a moderate Muslim and a radical Muslim. That's all I can say. This is part of my conversation with Sree Bala Gowthaman, and I had asked one question, whether the moderate Muslims are now beginning to wake up and complain against some of the radical Muslims. Here is one such instance that I would like to share with you. And Sree Bala Gowthaman explains who this is, who this person is, and what is going on.
Yes, the gentleman by the name 𝗠𝗬𝗦𝗧𝗍𝗪 Hassan. He is the president of the Sufi Kanha Association, and he has requested the government to put this guy behind bars. He said two major things. The reason why he needs to be put behind bars. He stated that Salman Azari is planning to form a Hamas-like organization, and he wanted to follow the methodology of tabligis. And this is one statement made by him. And the point number two, he mentioned clearly that this person is in touch with the Pakistani terrorists. For this purpose, he needs to be put behind bars. This is a request made by 𝗠𝗬𝗦𝗧𝗍𝗪 Hassan, and he is the president of Sufi Kanha Association.
Thank you so much, Gowthaman. We'll put all the videos and give the final cut on this one. And viewers, it is possible that we may have to do it on a separate channel. We may just have this information in one channel and the complete video with the speeches on a different channel for obvious reasons. So please do watch both to understand the severity of the situation. Thank you once again, Gowthaman. Namaskar.
Namaste.